Okay, so another sleep-filled night. I don't think anyone came to the house that I know of, right? Right. Doors were locked this morning, like I keep telling you. And unless you're trying to sneak in under 8-year-old to me and have to shoot me afterwards or something, what are you talking about? See, people don't normally have to make up stories like this unless you're, part of the SVU cast or something anyway. But see, what you don't get is what I'm making up is not criminal. No, it's not. No, it's not. And see, there could be three other people involved besides Grandma and Granddad anyway, you know. The first could be Sal and his girlfriend at the time. The second could be someone on base. And then the third could be my ex-wife if she's trying to entrap me, which will get her in trouble. And she's playing dumb. Like, that wouldn't be the case when it would be. See, the problem is, if she knew I was mentally ill, she can't let her daughter go in there to me because that's endangering the child, right? It's called reckless child endangerment, and it can be charged up to a felony. Now, if it's something light, like I'm trying to help her go to the bathroom, Daphne, and again, you're watching me with a mirror or something, yeah, that would be entrapment. You go to jail for that. Or at least get something on your record, not mine. Yeah. But I don't think you were doing that. So that leaves either Sal and his girlfriend or someone on base was trying to start something with me because I had to either lower myself down an additional 8 feet or so to get down from the roof. I might could even have, went to the second floor window and jumped from there, which could be closer to, you know, 12 to 16 feet. If I did that, right? Idiots trying to get me to act like, or I remember something I don't remember. But either way, even if I was to jump one time from the third story window ledge, right? I know to do it just one time too. So whatever the issue became that I took karate and jiu-jitsu and jumped from the window or not, whether it was the third floor or the second floor, right? They could have freaked out on me there, Daphne. And then with the issue with the shipmates, which I never talked about a lot with you, because see, I wanted a woman. Not, I'm not into little girls. Now maybe the tarot card reader was old enough. I don't know. I don't remember her doing anything. I do remember undressing and getting under the bed covers. But I still don't think, unless you brought her back later on that night, we did anything and I didn't violate the marriage or anything. Or told her to divorce. And even then, um, it wasn't until November that I met a couple of the women, about three, and then I met Maribel the following February, like with you. But it was the 14th, not the 15th, and she was on birth control pills or something, I don't know. But anyway, we were together for at least 18 months after you, and I broke up with her because of no commitment, right? No real uh, ability to act like she wanted to be only with me. She was stuck up some other guy's butt and living with him. So I had to give up and break up with her, right? And then after that, it was a girl named Denise. Well, actually, I met a girl named Michelle before I fully broke up with Mary Bell, but that was because of that, right? I'm not sure she was with another guy by then and gave up a little bit. Met Michelle, used some of the techniques Mary Bell taught me, including the finger thing. I think I was with her twice, and um, around the beginning of September and the 16th, maybe, or maybe the 18th, right? Wednesday. Because I was with Mary Bell the 20th, right? Yeah. Got the motel room the 19th when I drove up. But trust me, I took a shower and everything before we had sex. I mean, I didn't just, do it dirty. And then there was Denise and Molly, right, after that. So I was only with around 3 women after Mary Bell anyway. I still need a 4th to be technically break up with her. Whatever, and though Jesus and Mary Magdalene might have cheated on each other 7 times. Maybe the woman at the well was the first one for Jesus. Ain't that a weird story? I see that Jews aren't even supposed to talk to Samaritans. Was Jesus hitting on that? Did they hook up later on that night? How did he know she didn't have? She had 5 husbands and 1 lover at the time. Little intimate detail there. Now, did that have to do with the man she was with now? Being one of the 7 who was with his wife? Was he doing eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth in a different way? Instead of, charging the wife with adultery, he said, well, fuck it, I'll just do it too. That's not a good idea, these Jews. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and wife for a wife? Wife swap? No. Oh, no. Let's stone them. Not forgive them because, sex is so evil. You might get my wife pregnant and I might get your wife pregnant, but okay. Called usually eye for an eye too, ain't it? At least it's on an equal playing field. And not so much as murder. Don't you think that's kind of a worst thing to do ever say? Is murder someone, stone them to death? Right. Especially after the fall. Couldn't it have involved something sexual with a being that was kind of both, right? Else, why did Moses and Pharaoh have a weird relationship? Which, whoever the angel was who convinced Joseph not to stone Mary, maybe it had something to do with Moses, right? And see, there's only 2 lines of thinking you can really think as to why Pharaoh spared Moses. And Mary said Gabriel told her she would conceive not that she had sex with a man, right? Well, there's only one being that can fit that role, and it ain't a male. A hermaphrodite, maybe. Or Jesus was divinely conceived, right? Without the aid of a man or a woman. Or hermaphrodite. No sex occurred, right? So, we got 3 possibilities, right? But only one real outcome. Now, you're playing dumb also if you act like you couldn't have ate a fruit tree and have sex with the hermaphrodite. Dumbass. She could have ate the fig tree's fruit and have sex with the angel because it was playing like he was a serpent by being erect and her seeing his penis on the tree. Dumbass. Because, serpents talk to you all the time, huh? But a human who has an erect penis behind a tree can talk to her, huh? Dumbass. Leading people to hell instead of the truth, huh? See, hell's still hiding behind a tree. And you're letting people fall into his trap. And the sex he wanted was with Adam. He got 1 hole, you has 2, and so did he. He had a penis on top. That was different. But don't believe the man who's seen the throne of God in heaven.